This is both a completely spontaneous Socratic improv and something I'm going to consider. But last night, it came to me that we need to collaborate, and you can sell it for as much money as you want, 50-50. Sherlock, Sherlock, a human functioning, and Watson. The linear brain people cannot get me. It's going to take you a little bit of time, but you know how world evolving smart I am. And that I'm coming at these things not from down in the details of the silos, down through the microscopes. Coming at this through a theory of everything, from consciousness outward. The whole reason the world is so chaotic, the whole reason you know all that stuff, you did not lose 150 pounds in the 15 months after turning 50. Yeah, cannabis, ECS, crucial. But you're not going to learn about the ECS correctly through all that biochemistry. We know the Krebs cycle inside and out. We know Dr. Beach, who worked in Krebs' lab. I didn't solve anything. No fat person has become unfat because what they know about the Krebs cycle. Same thing with what's going on in the biochemistry of the endocannabinoid system. Because the ECS, and this I'll give you for free, it's the modulator between biochemistry and my speciality. The speciality of which I am the founder of #Wellbeing Philosophy by myself. This is about the early publicity stages, and I'll share the Nobel Prize with you. I'm gonna have to get physics, physiology, and peace all intertwined. Yes, I am who I was always meant to be. That none of y'all, nobody, ever asked me what was going on in that very well insulated body, and that body existed. Because I'm still alone in this world. I disprove everything that biochemistry asserts. Because consciousness, that's the ball. I'm a philosopher. Philosophy, none of this is thinking logically. None of these labs, and it's all treating us just like we're all the same. Now, we all are the same, so it's very interesting. Because as the developer, the philosophical hypothesis of bio-electromagnetism, she Einstein of consciousness, she Sherlock of human functioning. I got this staying alive thing down. But I can't talk to any other humans. The hyperlexia is through the roof. Autism. Yeah, I'm going anywhere near that, but that is actually the puzzle piece. We're not. Autism, this is all nervous system. It's about hyperacuity in the nervous system that is driven by environmental stimuli, lived experiences, and then genetics, little tiny, but mostly epigenetics. And the ability of what happened in those very first young days that ties somebody into the fabric of humanity. I am 53.75 years old. Had a stopped a heart attack last year. Great stories, so many great stories. My 18 lives as somebody who's metamorphosized from a polar bear to a giraffe. For me, it never would have happened. Never. Without cannabis. Now, here's some money we can get. I did it myself. You know, I ain't going nowhere near smoke. Edibles. I needed legal cannabis, and I needed to look at the research for myself. I need to go, childhood epilepsy. It solves childhood epilepsy. The seizures. All of everything you're doing, and you got a lot of it. We need to combine your facility with biochemistry and my creational hypotheses of bio-electromagnetism. Here's the deal. Zooms recorded. Try to get the BBC on a documentary. We are on to uniting all chronic conditions via bio-electromagnetism. Not all this futsy, reduce your stress. How do you do that? We're all in the system of plantation capitalism that treats us all like human consumings. That's all my problem is. Lack of money. Look, it's this November, December time period. We replay it, not about the old role, that's over, but about the intellectual figuring this out and literally being in pursuit of a Nobel Prize. Tell you what's missing. The whole entire life, all these little bit stuffs. The fundamental thing is you never got to shift in to the power of your brain. Same here. Well, my brain is a doozy because of all the isolation and the mold exposure, which, completely let you forget. I was not well myself. That was part of the whole deal. And the whole thing was like, I'm not going to pay attention to anything that's wrong with her. Always my reality. But I don't care. I want the intellectual stimulation. That's what's been really missing. I get that going. I'm telling you, put it on a watch. Zooms to create, and you're the Watson. You're gonna tell the story. You're gonna write it up. You're gonna put a subscription. You're gonna find the money. I'll help you. I mean, I'm the one with the fresh intellectual property. I don't know how to put it together into writing. I'm now all about performance and movement, creativity. So my left brain is gone. I'm doing this with my right brain. And that's synthesizing. What doesn't quantum physics know? They don't know why the universe is expanding. I do. That's a pretty simple question to answer, quite frankly. Electron spin. The ability of consciousness to sigma 6 affect statistically random number generators. It's kind of funny you've not ever went into the quantum physics realm of it, because that's my biochemistry, my friend. You'll never get out. You come with me, and I don't know anything about drugs. What's so special about me? Phytocannabinoids are not drugs. That's racism. It's a plant. It's a nutrient. L-dopa, everything they make in a lab, that's a drug. Because again, we have these words and we don't use them correctly, and that's where Hashtag stand up philosophy. Just gotta get more people really able to let me shift into an altered state of consciousness. What changed, the radical improvement you experienced in our 6 weeks from mid-November to the end of December? Bioelectricity. And give it to you again. You just gotta be willing. And we gotta, which was what I first approached you for, a collaborative business. This time it's for real. If you're with me, we can beat Elon Musk to 1 trillion. So much intellectual property. Straighten everything out. But it's complex in the beginning, and I don't know anyone else can take in what I've got and start putting it back out in writing. So here's the deal. We record the Zooms, and you go and do your Watsoning. I want less reliance on the studies right up front, and more on making the hypotheses a theory of everything. Is that a theory of everything? That's the question. What is consciousness? It's fundamental. It's elementary. That's why I am the whistleblower of the Western thought tradition. We need to take all this data we have right now. I haven't given you anything really yet. The fascia is the organ system of the endocannabinoid system. Right? The stomach, that's how the digestive works. The lungs, that's the respiratory system. The fascia is the endocannabinoid system. And the fascia and the endocannabinoid system are responsible for homeodynamic balance via bio-electromagnetism. It's a treasure map. You see, I'm preserving your anonymity. I'm giving you the option. You will never, ever have a better opportunity to save your own life and my life, and that we will save each other's lives is what is actually going to do the healing. Consciousness made clear. Hashtag wellbeing philosophy. YouTube me. It's all out there. I'll give it to you straight and direct, and with you asking questions. It won't be just me just being in hyperlexia and info dumping autistic mode. I love being autistic, by the way. But what I don't like is that our species is imprisoned in plantation capitalism. And I gotta go change that. I don't know how you are, where you are. I don't even know. How much time I have left. I don't think I can make it past the end of the year if somebody doesn't help me make money. You go look and scroll, it's all there. But last night, reaching out to you came to me, and it felt precise. It felt useful. And there comes the sun. That's the whole thing about the endocannabinoid system and melanin. All right. I don't know what to say. But you'll never receive another opportunity. I'll get you out of there. whatever that means to you. And we will live future separate lives that are precisely what we want. Because if we get this right and we get the attention that it deserves, the future is anything we want it to be. And that's bliss. Harmony.